exclusive interview which was done by Siddhant Mishra with the Palestinian Ambassador to India, Abdullah Mohammad Abu Shawesh, and he said that the ceasefire proposal is not partially but fully accepted by all the Palestinians. Let's listen in to what he had to tell Siddhant.
Who was joining me now is a very, very special guest. He is Palestinian Ambassador to India. His name is Abdullah Mohammad Abu Shawesh. Sir, thank you so much for finding out time to do this interview at such a short notice. So my first question to you would be that how do you look at the acceptance of Trump's 20-point Gaza peace plan, partial acceptance of Trump's 20-point Gaza peace plan by Hamas?
Thank you so much indeed, News 18, for having me this day. The issue is why you said partial acceptance. I think what did we hear yesterday is full acceptance of it. Of course, they want to discuss the details, which is very fair. Of course, you know, this in a general frame so that there is details should be discussed from all the parties for sure.
Okay. Sir, I want to ask to you, you just said that it's not a partial acceptance, it's the full acceptance. What is required is more negotiation and more dialogue with Hamas. Is that what you said just now?
Again, you took us from the macro level to the micro level. This war is against the entire Palestinian. Okay. It's not against Hamas. So that we are talking about 66,000 Palestinians had been slaughtered. Vast majority of them is innocent children and women. This war, the starvation is not against Hamas, it's against the entire Palestinian people themselves. So that when we talk about the general frame that will put an end to the bloodshed in Gaza, and the end to end the war on Gaza, and to put an end to the hunger for the Palestinian people in Gaza. Hamas is not the Palestinian people. This is the intentionally mixed between Hamas and the entire Palestinian people is given the Israeli is a safe haven and given the Israeli or the excuse to continue slaughtering the Palestinian people. This is what was happened during the last 2 years. This should be very clarified.
So the first step has to be taken by Hamas. Now, since they have only come up with a statement, all we have is one statement from Hamas's side, and some of their spokespersons have spoken to the international media. That's it. Beyond that, we don't have anything. So when can we expect the hostages to be released? Will it happen after, again, negotiations with Qatar, Egypt, or will it be happening in next 24 hours or 48 hours? Like, if you can tell us a little bit about that.
2 points in this part.
Yeah.
First and foremost, Hamas not only accepted it, but even President Trump will come their position and publish their official position is in his social media account. President Trump. Yeah. Second, it's a complicated and very devastating area, war zone area. So that even the Israeli themselves in their newspaper know that it will not be easy. It's not no army worldwide have a magic state. Our official position: no one of those hostages should be taken from the ground. From the very first moment, we called for Hamas to return them back. This is our official position. And again, to complete the picture, our official position, there are approximately 11,000 Palestinian hostages in the Israeli jail, in the Israeli concentration camp and military camp.
Ambassador, very last question. Prime Minister Modi also welcomed this development in Middle East, Hamas accepting President Trump's 20-point peace plan. Perhaps how do you look at India's role in West Asia before and now after this 20-point peace plan gets implemented?
Indeed, when we judge the role of India, we should write in the history favor of one of those resolutions which endorsed the two-state solution. India still supporting the two-state resolution strongly, loud and clear. His Excellency Prime Minister Narendra Modi talking about the two-state solution. Just last year, he had a bilateral meeting with the President Abbas.
Yeah.
India still paying $5 million to UNRWA, which means the United Nations entity that is dealing with the Palestinian refugees. This is the history. Yeah, but now, how did we look to India? India, I served in the United Nations for 8 years. And when we talk about India, a key pillar in the political arena, India. By the end of the day, this is India. Likewise, America, likewise, Russia, likewise, China, India, a key pillar, a key state that can make and hang the balance when it came to the political issue at the macro level. What we look for India to do is more than, and we are hope that India is engaged heavily in the day after the war. Right now, and just yesterday, I visited the Minister of Foreign Affairs, and I deliver many requests from our side. I'm pretty sure that India will support the Palestinian people, and India will be in Gaza the day after the day after the war. Of course, we are relying on India to do many significant issues, and we trust India will do that.